Konnichiwa Mina. Hello everybody. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the movie One Piece Film Red. Since I finally got to watch the movie, which I don't care. I think that movie's been around for like 3 or 4 months now, so I'm kind of late to the party when it comes to watching this movie, but I don't care. I'm going to make a video about it and y'all are going to like it. But anyway, so we start off the movie with Huta singing New Genesis. And it's so cool. So we see the Straw Hats all excited to see Huta perform. And she sings, like I said before, New Genesis, which is very, very beautiful. And I will say, I love Uta's jacket. I love that jacket. That jacket is so kawaii. Man, I want that jacket. I will wear it as a winter jacket. I don't care. It's so cute. Yeah, so we see her sing, and everybody is like all excited for Uta and stuff because Uta is like she is a famous singer. Yeah, she's a very famous singer. She has a lot of fans around the world, which is really, really cool. And then we see, so the second song that we see, which is probably my favorite song from Uta, which is Backlight, because Luffy and Huta have a past together. It's like they kind of grew up together, so they know each other since they were children. And then so Huta wants Luffy to stop being a pirate because she used to be a pirate. So she didn't like the pirate life. You know, pirates are scum and they're horrible people. Things like that. So she convinces Luffy to stop being a pirate, and he does not want to, and that's what triggers her to sing my favorite song from Uta, Backlight, which I guess you could say is kind of like Let It Go from Frozen, which I love. I totally love. And then she makes Luffy's she makes Luffy's friends into like musical notes, so they're stuck on like this musical like sheet music kind of thing, which is kind of cool, I guess. Kind of screwed up Uta, but kind of cool at the same time. I don't know. But so then so you would think that this movie is about Shanks and Uta. We get a lot of Uta, so that's definitely some points for that because I love Uta. And but we don't get to see Shanks a lot. We do get a lot of flashbacks from Shanks, but we don't see Shanks very much in this movie. We only see Shanks towards like I think a third of the movie, and that's him fighting the Taut Musica. So yeah, that's kind of a downer because I was expecting this movie to be about Shanks and Uta. We get a lot of Uta, but not too much of Shanks. And most of it is flashbacks if we do get to see Shanks. So yeah, kind of disappointing there. But yeah. So Uta is a devil fruit user. She has the Uta Uta no Mi, or the song fruit, because that's what Uta means in Japanese. It means song. It means to sing. So that's why Uta is good at singing, because her name literally means sing or songs, and that's what she does in the entirety of the movie. So we see Uta when she's like 2 or 3 with the red-haired pirates, or Shanks' crew. And Uta is on an island called Elgia. So that's where she grew up most of her life. So basically, the backstory with Uta is that Uta is found in a treasure chest on Shanks's ship. And so Shanks raises her for a couple years. It then puts her on Elgia because, because she can sing. She can sing really, really well. So Shanks saw that and was like, oh, you're really, really good at singing, so let's put you on an island that specializes in singing. So So that's where Uta was raised for, I think, like 12 years. So she was raised 12 years on this island. And this island was basically burnt down to the ground by Shanks and his crew. So basically, Shanks and his crew basically burned down Elgia and took all their stuff, left Uta behind, and basically that island is no more. So it's just Uta and Gordon. And Gordon basically raises Uta for like 12 years of her life. So basically, Uta grew up in solidarity, basically. So she grew up with no, no population, nobody to talk to, no friends to talk to. Just basically, she lived in kind of I guess the boonies, I guess, but I can't really say the boonies because it's just Uta and Gordon. And then so basically there's like this music sheet that is on Helgia that wasn't hidden very well. So basically this magical sheet can only be activated by somebody who has the Uta Uta no Mi, which is Uta herself. And basically Uta can summon this crazy demon creature called Tot Musica. So Uta can sing this song called Tot Musica, which I highly recommend that you check out listening that song because I absolutely love that song. That's probably my second favorite song underneath Backlight. And Uta summons this demon and is about to destroy the world. And I'm like, yikes! So, so then Luffy, the Straw Hats, the Marines, and tries to fight this demon. So that's basically what the later half of the movie is about. Them fighting this this Tot Musica, and Uta's like singing it, and I'm like, the meaning of that song is like, wow, like wow, just like no F's given, like seriously. But anyway, yeah. So that's basically Uta's backstory. Just like very very sad backstory. Shame on Shanks. Shame on Gordon, because like I said before, Uta was on Shanks's crew. She was born in a treasure chest. Yeah, and then Shanks raises her for a couple years, and then she noticed that she could sing really well, and that's when she sings Where the Winds Blow. And then Shanks is all like, okay, you can sing really well. Let's just put you on this island that specializes in singing. We're not going to see you again. We're not going to email you. We're not going to call you to see if you're okay. Sayonara, basically. So yeah, screw Shanks for that. And then Gordon kind of doesn't do any better because you didn't hid the sheet very well. You could have easily transferred that sheet to another island or burned that sheet, period. And that's how Uta had the hands on the Tot Musica. She put it in her headphones. She sings this song, like I said before, summons this freaking demon, and it's like, wow, Gordon, you did a really good job hiding that music sheet. Just having that, yeah. Screw Gordon too. Gordon is no better of a father than Shanks, because Uta, like I said before, she was lonely. She was sad. She had no friends. Elgia is like, there's like no population in Elgia except for Gordon and Uta, because it was burned to the ground by Shanks and his crew. Yeah, so Shanks like burned that island to the ground, and then stole their stuff, and then just left. And just, yeah. And then also with Uta's ability, she can also create this world called Uta World. And basically, when she sings, people that hear Uta sing, their soul gets transferred to the Uta world, which is basically like heaven, basically, where Uta's like God and she's in charge of it. And she's all, because that's Uta's motive. She wants to make people happy and like and all this other stuff and give kids sweets and give people sweets in general and stuffed animals, just things to make people happy and they're singing and stuff because that's what Uta's motive is just make people happy, and that's why she creates this Uta world, or a world where you don't have to deal with any sickness, you don't have to deal with going to work, going to school, money, you don't have to worry about getting a job or having a place to live. You know, you could just be in this world, be happy, listen to my singing, eat sweets, eat candy, have stuffed animals, just have all these things to make you happy constantly. And then most of the people, which it does sound good on paper, but then like a lot of people are like, no, Uta, this is not what we want. It's like, I love going to school. I love going to work. I love making money. And so Uta keeps singing to her fans and stuff, trying to keep them happy as much as possible. And she just wants to sing forever. Like forever. That's what she wants to do with no sleep, no eating, no going to the bathroom, no showering in between. I just want to just constantly sing with no break. And how she does that is that she has these mushrooms called the wake shrooms, which, yeah, screw those mushrooms, which basically if you eat those mushrooms, it keeps you awake, which means you can't sleep. So it just constantly keeps you awake. But at the same time, you could die. And Uta is constantly eating these mushrooms just to stay awake, for her to sing with no break and make people happy with no break. And that is crazy. And that just shows you how Uta and how she was grown up. She was kind of abused. Well, not kind of. She was abused. She was abused all her life, all her childhood. And until, like, I think in this movie, I think she's like in her early 20s. So basically, her entire childhood, she was lonely, she was sad, she was probably depressed, and she had no people to talk to. There's no population in Elgia. And she had no friends. She had nobody to talk to except for Gordon, but she had nobody to talk to in her own age range. And so that caused her to be a great singer, which caused her to eat these wake shrooms to keep her awake. And that's why you feel so bad for Uta. That's why I feel so bad for Uta, because yeah, that's definitely like a life lesson. Like, it's like when you grow up in like an abusive household, you can do some unhealthy things, like doing drugs and things like that, and that's what Uta did. So that's some realism for you right there, for sure. And that definitely weighs on my heart, for sure, because, oh, Uta, you just feel so bad for Uta, that she was just abused all her life, and that's what she had to come to, just eating these mushroom drugs, because that's what Hoda is kind of intending, drugs, and doing some unhealthy things. Yeah, guys, that may be about it about the movie. And then, so Shanks finally comes, and, you know, we only get to see a little bit of him. And, you know, all the Straw Hats, all the Marines, all of Shanks and his crew, they all defeat this Tot Musica demon creature, and they finally defeat it before that thing was able to destroy the whole planet. And then Uta passes out in Shanks' arms. Shanks was about to give Uta the antidote, and she basically just chucks it. Like, all this time. And then, you know, Uta's all like, I don't want the antidote. I can't stand you, Shanks, but at the same time, I'm really happy to see you. And then so Uta does one last song. So the only way to get people out of this Uta world, because once the Tot Musica demon creature is destroyed, um, the souls are trapped in that Tot Musica creature too. So in order to do that, Uta has to sing one final song, which once again, it is a very, very cute song, to unleash the souls from Tot Musica and unleash the souls from just Uta's world. And then everybody has their souls back. They're in their original bodies. They're in the real world. And then also the downside about Uta's Uta world that she creates and all this other stuff, that requires a lot of stamina to do so, to hold up that world. So that's why when they defeated Tot Musica, Uta was all passed out. She was exhausted because having the Uta world can drain a lot of stamina. So then everybody is back to their regular bodies. They're in the real world. And then we see Uta singing Where the Winds Blow in Luffy's dream. And then Luffy wakes up. Shanks is gone. Uta is gone. And then so, yeah, that's basically the end of the movie right there. And Sunny. We can't forget that character Sunny, which is so cute. I love Sunny. It's like I don't know if Oda just took the front of the ship, Thousand Sunny, and just made it into an actual character, which we don't get to see much of him. But the stuff that we do see with Sunny is so cool. I love the outfits. I love Beppo. I love Beppo's little outfit. Beppo's little outfit is so cute. I love Frankie's little outfit with the boom box. Like his arms are made of like a boom box or like a stereo. I think that's also really cool. Yeah. Yeah, we do get to see a little bit of the Big Mom pirates. Mostly we see Big Mom. We see Oven. We see Brule. And then we see Katakiri. It's really nice to see Katakiri again because I love Katakiri. He's one of my favorites from Big Mom's family, for sure. We see quite a bit of Kobe, which is cool to see. We see Fujitora a little bit. So yeah, so it's nice to see some of these characters again that we haven't seen in a while. And yeah, so towards the and then the end credits, we do get to see everybody basically. We get to see Boa and the Boa siblings. We get to see Water 7 with Iceberg and like a Kaku and more of like the CP0 members. Sorry guys. So yeah, so we see the CP0 members with Kaku and Khalifa, Rob Lucci. So we get to see everybody like in the ending credits, which is so cool. And then when towards the end we see Luffy saying, "I want to be king of the pirates." And then that's the end of the movie. So yeah, guys, I don't want to make this video terribly long because we're getting close to the 20-minute mark. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this review of Film Red. So just to close out my ending thoughts of the movie. I really do enjoy Film Red. If you have not seen Film Red, I highly recommend that you check it out. I love Uta as a character. I feel very, very bad for Uta. And then Shanks has been abusing Uta all her life. And then, like, towards the end of the movie, then he wants to be a somewhat good father. Like, saying, like, if anybody lays a hand on Uta, you go through me and all this other stuff. I'm like, Shanks, no, bro. No. Like, you've abused Uta basically the majority of her life. Her whole childhood. Something that she cannot get back. And then now, all of a sudden, you want to be a good dad. You want to protect Uta. I'm like, you haven't protected Uta since since she was a child. I'm like, you jerk. And I'm like, and fucking Gordon, he's no better either. But anyway, but yeah, Shanks, too little, too late for that. But yeah, guys, yeah, I do enjoy the movie a lot. Like I said before, I highly recommend that you check it out. Um, yeah, um, like I really do like it's a very musical kind of movie for sure. A lot of music, a lot of songs. So if you're into that, this is definitely the movie for you, which I am. I do like songs. I do like music and things like that. So you have Backlight, you have Top Musica, New Genesis, Where the Wind Blows. All very, very amazing songs. Um, so yeah. Like it's like I wish we could have seen more of Shanks. That's probably the downside I have with this movie is that I wish we would have seen more Shanks, because I was expecting this movie to be um, about Shanks and Uta. We get a lot of Uta, but not so much of Shanks. We don't get to see Shanks until like the very end of the movie, and most of it is just flashbacks. But even then, not really much of Shanks. So yeah, guys, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about Film Red below. I definitely want to do more One Piece movie reviews in the future. So yeah, guys, I will see y'all next time. Matane.